Good morning and welcome to Rational Thinking. My name is Joshua and today we will be covering the FOMC minutes of last week, along with the Bank of England meeting and the fallout from the Brexit negotiations, along with what we can expect to see for this week. So to start with the pound, we had very early on last week, Bank of England policymakers said right now the UK economy is very much in a limbo status or even a no man's land status, whereby the situation or the progress with Brexit and the delays that we've already seen is really putting a cap on any potential growth that we could see. That being said, Theresa May did put a deadline on the cross-party Brexit talks to say we want this resolved in a week, i.e. potentially this week, to then either have that or look at other options, maybe even going back to Europe. What was quite interesting also is following on from the Bank of England meeting on Super Thursday, Mark Carney actually increased the GDP outlook for the UK and also said that we could in fact look at raising interest rates again, provided we get a smooth Brexit. So moving on to the dollar, the greenback actually enjoyed quite a mixed week. Earlier on in the week, we had inflation data actually came out worse than forecast, which is not too much of a concern, considering we had numerous interest rate hikes last year. It's kind of really what you would expect to see from a contractionary monetary policy. Very important part of last week was the FOMC minutes. The FOMC minutes indicated that the US economy, or even Jerome Powell actually himself indicated that they are currently in a position where they are not looking at raising interest rates or looking at cutting interest rates. This is the first time in Jerome Powell's time as the governor of the Federal Reserve that they've actually taken a very neutral stance. Now this is very interesting because it makes the dollar very susceptible to swings in either direction with the very neutral stance that he's provided. Later on in the week on Friday, we also had employment data for the US. Again, very, very strong data indicating that the US economy is still growing the way they would like it to grow. Looking ahead to this week, we actually have a fairly quiet week. We've got some dollar data out in the way of PPI figures. We've also got some GDP figures for the UK. That's on Thursday. And on Friday, we've got inflation figures month on month for the US dollar. And that's all from me. As always, thank you for joining and please do like and share the video. Here at RationalFX, we aim to help you with all your business currency needs. So please do reach out to us on the email address provided if you have any questions or queries or would just like some more information. Thank you.